Hello everyone. In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how I made this cute little rubber ducky cake topper. So I'm using the Saraceno modeling paste here in 3 colors, in orange, black, and yellow. And this paste is a little stiff when you first take it out of your package, but that's only because it is cocoa butter based. However, when you work with it, and you get it to soften in your hands by working it a little bit, it does get very pliable and it holds its shape great. So to make the body, I've just taken a ball of the paste and I am making a teardrop shape in my hands. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get all of the creases out of the paste first. So I'll make a ball and get the creases out and then shape it in my hands into a teardrop shape. Now, I can't tell you exactly how much paste I've used. I do have a 8-inch round cake dummy standing on the table, and I'm basically eyeballing the size so that it would fit the size of my cake. So when you get all the creases out and you get your paste into the teardrop shape, just lift the back end a little bit and that's going to become its tail. So now that I have the body ready, I'm going to take a toothpick, stick it in the body, and that's going to support the head. And to make the head, I've just taken another piece of the paste, shaped it in my hand into a ball, and I'm just sticking it on top of the body. And again, I'm just eyeballing the size here. And I'm not leaving the head perfectly round because the rubber duckies that I had seen had the head a little slanted on the top. So basically what I've done is with my fingers, I've just indented it a little bit on the sides. To make the wings, I'm actually going to use a rose petal cutter, and I've taken another 2 pieces of the paste. I'm rolling them out, and what I will do is to give them a little bit of dimension rather than having them perfectly flat. I am going to use food wrap or cling, and I'm placing it over. And I'm going to use the cutter now to push through that foil. What that does is basically it's going to give this a little bit of a 2-dimensional shape rather than just having them perfectly flat. They're going to have a bit of body, they'll be a little rounded. So when you have them cut out, I also make sure that I have the edges nice and soft. And I'm going to take my Dresden tool and make a few indentations just to mimic the feathers. And now you got your wings ready to go on the duck. Just position them nicely on both sides so that they look even. I've also decided to give my duck a little bit of a haircut. So I've taken 3 pieces of paste. I've rolled them in my hands into these little sausages, uh, thinned out one end of it, and I placed the 3 pieces one on top of the other, and then positioned them nicely on top of the head. So to make the beak, I've used the orange paste, taken a little bit of the paste, and I'm rolling it out in my hands, first into a log shape, and then I'm going to flatten the log in the middle and thin out the ends of it so that it gives it basically this somewhat of a triangle shape. So I'll place this on the duck and I'll finish shaping it once it's already on the ducky. And as you can see, I'm basically just doing it all with my fingers, positioning it on its face, thinning it out a little bit on the top, and flattening out the sides just so that it sticks to the duck. When I get the shape of the beak the way I want it to be, I am going to put 2 holes at the top of the beak to make it look like it's got its nose. And then also with the Dresden tool, I'm going to make a little line around the mouth. And to make the eyes, I'm just using a bowl tool, making indentations above the beak, trying to position them evenly. And now I'm going to use the black paste, take a couple of small little pieces, roll them into tiny little balls, and place them in the indentations to make the eyes. And that's it, guys. This is how I made this quick and easy rubber ducky cake topper that went on Natalia's first birthday cake. Thanks for watching.